Stations. So we've got a lot of great products behind us over here. We've got one right here, which I am using. And
I see everybody on Facebook.
is it show? Okay. I actually have you guys live on both. Oop, let me lower this. We've got one right here, which I am. Okay, great. I can see everything, and this way we got the chat up. So we're gonna be live, we're actually live on YouTube and Facebook today. So I'll be kind of, just like I did the last time, for those that joined us the last time, basically just kind of toggling back and forth to both Facebook and YouTube so I can keep up with the comments and the chat here. And of course, if you guys have any questions, put them in the chat. I'll be checking them continuously. Let's see here. Okay. So let me go ahead and take a look here. I actually have the first thing up, which is our EB3A right here. So I am going to click on some links. I'm going to see if there are some deals going on for you guys. BLUETTI does have some really nice deals sometimes. So I believe I did see a couple, and I'm going to check those for you. I think we're probably going to go over the EB3A first since I have it plugged in. And ironically, I've been having like so many issues with my iPhone. So I've been having to plug it in and use the BLUETTI a lot throughout the day. So hopefully they're gonna get the issue fixed. But as for now, it's a good thing that BLUETTI's here. So I have it plugged into the USB-C right here. This is what Apple actually has for, I think for most iPhones. I don't really know if I'm pretty sure all the iPhones are now USB-Cs. But there are USB-As right here, so if you want to plug in like for the Apple Watch, you can actually do that. And you can use the USB-A and plug that in there. Now, there is a section, and you know what? I actually have it right here. So I'm going to grab my AirPods so I can show you guys something real quick. So there, and I know there's probably some new people. Let me see if I can find the chat. I am like, let's see here. Chat. Where is the chat here? Oh, here we go. Got the chat. All right, let me catch up with you guys. I am a big, I'm very much, I gotta make sure I'm answering all the questions here. It's just, I think it's one of my own pet peeves for myself. So, Rome is here. Hi, Rome. How are you? We've got Happy Camper. Hi, Happy Camper. How are you? Alan is here. Hi. Great to see you all. Joanna. Hi. Welcome back. Welcome back. We've got, let's see here. ANS. Greetings from West Tennessee. Welcome. We've got Dustin, the Dragonfire. When are they going to change the connection wires from this? Oh, okay, okay, I got it. So Arlo already answered that question for you. Great, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Hi, Perry, welcome back. So how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's doing good. All right, so I've got the EB3A right here. This is the small, very portable, nice, I believe it's a little over 10 pounds. I believe it's like 10.4 pounds. This is gonna be the one that I use for travel. That and the EB55 is another great one for just like pretty much like everyday travel, like emergencies, all that good stuff. And Elise, hi, welcome from Mechanicsville, Mechanicsburg, oh, that's a mouthful. Mechanicsburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome, welcome. Dustin is, if you're having trouble with your iPhone, then go to a surgeon to find a new. Very funny. Very funny. I am. It's the iPhone 14 Pro Max, and for the past, I would say, close to a week now, going on a week now, I've had issues with the battery. So I've been like literally plugging it up to the EB3A. It's like nonstop. It's just ridiculous at this point. Hey, Jennifer is here. How are you? Hope you guys are doing well tonight. So Charles is here. Charles is in Bluff City, Tennessee. Wonderful. So actually I think you're the second person from Tennessee. So that is great. You're not too far from us. We are in Texas. So we've been pleasantly surprised with the rain because we've needed it, and also the cooler weather, which usually comes along when you get a consistent amount of rain, at least in Texas. So holy wow, several of us Tennesseans here, and Joanna too, Rome is in Houston. Love it. All right, so EB3A. 600 watts of power right here. It does give you a 1200 watt power surge protection. So basically, if you plug in your appliances, it's going to cover that initial surge that happens when you plug in your appliances. And Gus is here too from Toronto. Welcome back. I'm so happy that you're back. That means a lot. So you guys that are coming back, it means a lot to me. So yes, it means that I'm doing my job. All right, so the first one, some of this is going to be repeats for some of you, but I do know also that we have some new people that might be hopping in that don't really know too much about BLUETTI. Maybe they're just kind of checking out to see what deals are going on. Right now, the EB3A is $209, so went from $299 to $209, so we've still got a really good deal on it. It's definitely the very lowest priced item that we have to show you guys today. So if you're looking for something very budget friendly, something that's gonna last you, I believe it's 25 or 35 plus cycles, 25 I was right the first time, which gives you up to 80% charge of those cycles. And there's 9 different outputs. So there's multiple ways that you can plug this in, and it really is a beast of a machine for the size. I'm super impressed with it. And the fact that I can control it, there's an app that you can download on either your iPhone or your Android phone, and you can control each of these sections and turn them on and turn them off, each of these sections, which is great. So you can charge there's a 15 watt output for wireless charging. So your AirPods would be great there. There was a little yellow because it's not all the way charged. So that's good. This will charge your cell phone too. As long as it's within that 15 watt range, it will actually charge right on top of here. So it's not a fast charge, and I do want to mention that because if you want to get the lightning charge effect, which is the fast charging for iPhone users, then you are going to need to plug it into this section right here, which is your USB-C, and obviously with the lightning cable. So that is what I'm doing now, only because my poor iPhone. I don't know what's wrong with it. But really great machine, guys. And you can charge this with solar panel, with AC adapter, there's so many different options. So 6 ways to actually recharge, which is really nice. AC, solar, cigarette lighter adapter. It's really nice and it's really convenient. And Richard is in the house. Hi, Richard. How are you? You're everywhere. You're just great. You're really great. It does have a circuit protector right here, which is rather nice. And now it does have 2 3-prong 120 volt outlets right here. So that's great. I feel like a lot of appliances these days, at least a lot of the ones that I personally have the 3-prong, so it's very convenient for me. And it does have a flashlight right here, so you've got a high and a medium, a high and a low, and then you've got a blinking feature as well. So it really is a wonderful small starter power station to start with. Now, you could get away with using the PV120 solar panel, which is the smaller solar panel, but you can use the PV200. The PV200 solar panel, by the way, I have those both behind me. Those are really great options. If you're looking at doing more and you're gonna be upgrading, then I would probably go for a PV200 because that's gonna cover some of the bigger machines a lot better. And let's see here. So I did tell you guys there was a deal. It's $209 right now. And let me take a look and see. I'm gonna go over some things in order. There's actually, if you look at the section on this live show, in the description. There's actually going to be, I'm clicking on these links. So everything's kind of like nice and in order, which is really nice. So the next is going to be a combo, which is actually what I was just talking about. How convenient. You can actually get combos, which is really cool. So this combo is actually on deal. So if you want to get your this power station right here, so the EB3A, you can actually get the EB3A and also the PV120 solar panel. So you can get it as a package deal. It's actually $100 off. So instead of $588, it's actually $488, which is really nice. I'm gonna go bring you the PV120 so you guys can see what that looks like. And it is this cute little guy right here. So this is very lightweight, and let me move this out of the way here so you guys can see. So this right here, it's very sturdy. It's if you've ever been able to get your hands on a beautiful solar panel from BLUETTI, they are built really well. Just make sure that you're keeping them out of the elements, so they're not meant for freezing conditions. I know somebody asked that on the other live before. Don't store them in freezing conditions, and make sure that you're protecting them. Hello, wait, let me remember. It is Blake. Okay, I remembered that's your username, Blake. All right, so we've got, it is very small. This is gonna be more stiff feeling if I'm to talk about like the, kind of like the feel of this than the PV200. The PV200 has a little bit more flexibility, I wanna say, but same great quality. I mean, it's, you know, this, again, make sure that you're keeping it out of the elements. You have the EB3A, the AC60, and the PV200, life-changing products. Yes, I totally agree. I'm ready for this horrific winter that we're supposed to get in Texas. So we are prepared this year, Texas. Okay. Sure is. Yeah. So all right. So this right here, this is a great combo. So you can get both of these. I'm gonna move this over a little bit. On deal right now for $488. So if you want to snag this, take advantage, because this is a great starter combo to get. So this is not going to cover like your larger appliances. So if you're looking for some protection and you want to power your refrigerator, just keep in mind that you're going to need the larger option, and I do have those for you. So we'll go over that as well. But and charging time, because people always ask, charging time is going to vary as far as in soaking up these sun rays. They're about 23% more efficient than competitors for soaking up the rays and grabbing that solar power. So that's good. But if it's cloudy out, if it's drizzling, you don't want to keep these in the rain. But those are all going to vary. So I would say on average 4 to 8 hours. And it really depends, like I said, on the situation. This is just an estimate on the time frame. And it also depends on, let's say, how much power you have stored in here already. So maybe you're not at complete zero. Culinary says BLUETTI. Yes, you have BLUETTI as well. Hi, Sally. Sally says, I love my EB3A and AC60 B80 and 2 PV200. I love BLUETTI. You could definitely tell you love BLUETTI because you've got like, you've got a few of them, right? So you're like a fan of BLUETTI for sure. I love BLUETTI. The quality is amazing. And like I said, if you've ever been able to compare and look at other competitors out there, these are top of the line and they stand out, and the quality is just amazing. So they're built to last. Hey Travel Diva, how are you? What's been going on? The BLUETTI EP series of products, like this little heart thing is in the way, like the brand new EP800, not as portable, but excellent option for off-grid sustainability and emergency home backup. Very awesome, very, very awesome. So for those that are not familiar, this, like if you're kind of wondering, how does a solar panel work? How do you plug it in? So they're all very similar. So if you've seen one solar panel, they're all gonna have like this pocket right here. And this is actually where you plug it into your power station. So it's got multiple different, it's got a adapter too. And let's see, Troy is here. Hi Troy, how are you? Joanna says, I just need something to charge some devices and heat up coffee. So you're gonna need something more powerful than this. To heat up coffee, it depends on the machine, because I can try. Do you want me to plug up and try a smaller one? What was that? Yeah, that's a great question. So Joanna, do you know how many watts your coffee machine is? That is the question. Because that's ultimately going to determine which BLUETTI machine is going to actually power that. Hello, hello. My mother is in the chat. Hello. Say hello to the wonderful, beautiful, AKA my mother, Janet Ferraro. She is in the chat right now. Sally said, I had 2 friends, but BLUETTI, buy BLUETTI after seeing mine in use rural camping this summer. Joanna says, I can always boil water on the grill. That's true. That is very true. Alan says, Christina's mom. You have a Keurig. Do you know what the watts of the Keurig is? That's the question now. I'm assuming it's going to be powerful, but not too bad. What was that? The Keurig would this would power the Keurig? Mr. Mott said this would power the Keurig. Yeah. Yeah, it's on. So Joanna, this one's on sale for $209 by itself. Charles says the AC60 should do most coffee machines. Got it. Yeah, so so he was saying that the Keurig doesn't produce a lot of watts like a lot of regular drip coffee makers, so you're going to be able to get away with something smaller. And let's see. Okay. All right. So this is actually a kickstand, and this is great for angling it at different angles from the sun. All you got to do is pull this up, and then you can use this to kind of give it a different angle. So we've got a 45-degree angle right here, and see how that works? So it kind of stops it at that angle, so you can angle this out, which is really nice. So you've got different options as far as in the angling goes, which is awesome. It's definitely a plus. Let me trying to push this back in here. And then I'm going to go, we're going to chat about the next thing and kind of go from there. Gus says, if you buy 2 solar panels from BLUETTI, do you need to buy extra accessories in order to hook them up together or no? I don't believe so, because they actually come with the cables in here. All right. So let's take a look here. I'm going to click on the next thing, and I am going to check over. We don't want to leave our Facebook friends and family alone. So let me go check and see how they are doing as well. Let's take a look at Facebook here. See if we have any questions on Facebook. Let's see. Facebook, where are you? I'm looking for Facebook here. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So let me check on everybody on Facebook. See if we've got any questions. Let's see. Okay, I don't see any. Oh, wait. Here we go. Hold on. Let me catch up here. Steven, thank you so much. Steven says the EB3 is great. Love it from Facebook. Sally, you ended up finding us on YouTube, so that's good because Arlo took care of that. Derek Johnson is saying BLUETTI. Stephanie, BLUETTI. Love it. What is the efficiency rate of the solar panel? So, Steven, which solar panel are you referring to? If you're talking about the smaller one, so the PV200 is 200 watts. Now the other one that I showed you, let me know. Just give me some correction whichever one you're referring to. Let me know. And then Troy says, "I'm well, thanks."
So if Joe is saying that it's 1500 watts and 112 point, no, the small one won't do it, the big one will do it. When it's 1800 watts.
The one that's 1800 watts. Yeah, the one that's...
So like the one Charles said, yes.
So yes, the one that Charles said, yes, that is correct. For the coffee maker.
No, Charles said it was 1200 watts, so we need one bigger than that.
Oh, Charles said it was 1200 watts. Okay, yeah, you're gonna need one bigger than that then. That is gonna be the 1800 watt one.
Yes, that one will do it.
And that, I can show you guys that in just a minute. Well, Will, I am so glad you find me enjoyable. That is great. That is great. I will have to let Will know. I will let Will know. Because ironically, his name is Will too. All right, let me hop over. We're hopping back over to, we got, YouTube is on fire, guys. You are on fire over here. So, did anybody answer the culinary's question? Can it power a laptop, Android phone, and or an air fryer? So I can tell, what? Yeah, the 1800 watt one will, which I'll show you in a second. And then so will the AC 200 Max. In fact, I did quite a few demonstrations on one of my shows, on one of my live shows, and I actually cook with the Instant Pot and use the air fryer function using the AC 200 Max. So that would be what you want to do. Now, as far as laptop, this would power a laptop, this would power a cell phone. But if you're looking at like appliances that produce a lot of heat, coffee makers, all that good stuff, you're gonna need a bigger one for sure. And let's take a look here. I need my hair dryer, says Rome. Melanie is here. Hi, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Long time no see. Let me pop over to you, let's see here. Okay, no more questions. Good, good, good. So, Stephen, if you could clarify, I don't know if Stephen's still here on Facebook, but he was asking the rate of the solar panel, and I just need to know which solar panel you're referring to so I can properly answer your questions. 200 watts for the big one. And hold on a second. So if you're talking about the small one, it's they're basically, so it's kind of like labeled, the name of them is pretty much like the wattage. So PV 120 solar panel, 120 watts. PV 200 solar panel, 200 watts. So they make it really, really easy. Hopefully that's what you're referring to. Let me know. And of course, I can always go to BLUETTI's website, just look anything up. If you guys have questions on something that I personally don't have, I can definitely go over that with you. I ran out of, oh wait, hold on, let me catch up with the chat. Let's see here. BLUETTI has great units, says Travel Diva. I ran a lot of things at once with the AC200 Max or the EB55. Just wanted to come by and show some love. Oh, yes, the whole family is here, Melanie, the whole family. The whole family. Isn't that crazy? We're just one big family over here. I love it. Okay, so let me go over, I'm gonna go over the next product here. We're kind of going, there's a list. If you guys are wondering what I'm looking at, there's actually a list that BLUETTI had put together in the description of the video on YouTube. And I am kind of going down that list right now in order. We're gonna talk about the EB3A plus the PV200 solar panel, which is this guy right here again. And because it's on a sale. So I showed you the combination that you can get with the smaller one, but if you're looking at getting the big one, it was $698. Now the combination is $658. So it's a little bit of a discount. I'm gonna grab the PV200 solar panel right here. Oh, it's a little heavier. Got to use the muscle here. Here it is. Oh yeah, absolutely, guys. If you are watching, hit that like button. There's like a little heart. Show some love. On YouTube, yeah, on YouTube, there's a like button. They're very cool. All right, so checking in on Facebook, seeing what the Facebook fam is doing over here. We got 11 people watching, but nobody's putting anything new in the chat. So we're gonna hop over where it's popping, which is YouTube. It's popping in YouTube. All right, that looks like an amazing charging station. It's great. It seriously is. So, all right. So Christina style, you know, getting up, moving around. That's just what I do. I'm not one to really like sit around and just kind of like I'm at an office. I'm very much one of those moving people, like to do all this stuff, you know. S. Clark, hello, how are you? The comments are not live on Facebook. That's so weird. So maybe it's not updating? I don't know. It's because everybody's on YouTube?
No, just everybody come over on YouTube.
Oh yeah, come on over, come on over. All right, so this is significantly larger. There's, and I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So it is more cushiony. This is gonna have a different feel to it. Do not sit this out in the rain, the snow, the elements. Just make sure you are sitting it out on a day where it's not gonna get poured on. Don't throw this in the lake. Don't put it in the pool. Don't take it in the pool with you. Don't do any of that weird stuff. Just keep it normal. All right, keep it normal. Don't try to test these things out to that extent. They are durable, but they're not meant to be put out into crazy situations. And how many type C ports? So on which one? So there's the USB-C, there's one, and there's one on most of them. Not updating, I'm commenting, but you can't see it. Yeah, so weird. Let me see if I can refresh my screen here and go back to it. I bet you that's what's gonna happen. It's gonna probably all blow up and pop up. And yes. Okay, I am so sorry, Steven. Looks like I had to refresh there. So I'm looking at getting the AC200 Max for my camper due to the 300 amp, or the 30 amp connection. And then Sally says, interesting that the comments are not, okay, yeah, I see it now. And then BLUETTI rocks. I see it now. I see the comments now. Okay, so let me go ahead and talk. We're going to talk about I'm going to click on this. So there's a deal right now. You get this guy right here, the EB3A, and then also the PV200 solar panel. And that is on a deal for $658. So let me pop over to YouTube. Let's see. It looks like we fixed it. Yes, thanks, Rome. One USB-C. What was that?
You were talking about the one bit value, you were talking about the one Mel was talking about.
Oh, okay. All right, and let me take a look here. I'm actually gonna pull up the PV200 on the BLUETTI website. Whoops. PV 200. There we go. So this is on sale by itself as well. $4.99 down to $4.49 because I know that someone's interested on that. And let me see here. All right. That's cool. It has 4 ports. I always feel like I need more than two on a charger like this. Nowadays, everything comes in USB type C ports, says Melody. BLUETTI, I think, would be amazing for camping. Oh no, absolutely. Like you would totally take advantage of that because I know that you definitely go camping. Like you do your little trips, you know, in the mountains in West Virginia and stuff. Alan says, iPhone 15 even upgraded to USB-C. Did it really? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up getting a new phone at some point, but for right now. So, all right, let's open this guy up so you guys can see. I mean, it is a beauty. It is big. Let me move some stuff around so you guys can see this and take a look and just be in awe of the beauty of this beautiful solar panel that has 3 different, since it's so large, it has 4 like sections for these blocks. So it's gonna have 3, I believe it's 3 or 4. I think it's 4 kickstands. So, because it is quite large. So let me see if I can get you guys a good view of this. It's very large. Hold on. You want me to back this up so you can see? Take a look. It's very large. Very, very large. So, and obviously you need these kickstands on the back. It's got 1, 2, 3 of them. I was right the first time, 3 of them. So, all right, let me check Facebook. Let's take a look on Facebook. I'm having to refresh. So, comments are generating here. I purchased my little EB3A for watching TV in the RV at night, keeping my neighbors from hearing. The generator works very well. That's awesome. Yeah, generators can be really loud, right? Okay. All right, so popping back over to YouTube. So yeah, I mean, clearly these are large. There is a pocket right here, just like all of them, to put on there, and you can angle these up. Again, you don't want to have these sitting out in like the weather and stuff, like the rain. Just keep them out of the rain. Make sure you take care of them. They do have a little bit of a padding, so that the PV 120 solar panel, that's a little bit more of like a hard casing. This has it's more of like it's a softer feel, and there's a little bit of cushion on it as well. I know that sounds kind of weird, but that's the best way I can explain it to you guys. If you're wondering like the feel of it. I don't think anybody really talks about that, do they? And then you've got 2 buckles right here, which I kind of put that in there. All right, so I'm gonna pop this back over here and let me see what the next thing is here. And if you guys have questions, definitely let me know. Oh, you do love to camp. I knew it. Twin Lakes Overland. That sounds so much more sophisticated than what I was going to come up with, by the way. So Gus, I don't personally have the 420, but I will see if I can request one. Do you have, yeah. So I don't, I apologize. Love our old EB70, but may need to get the EB70S. Yeah, I don't have that one, but if you have questions, I can definitely, I'm like on their website too, and I can definitely answer questions too. So, you know, don't feel bad. Like if I don't have it, I can still look up stuff for you guys. I like to go fishing, says Culinary. Oh, nice. Alexa's listening over there. That's so weird. Let's see. Rome says BLUETTI solar panel PV 200 watt for the portable power station, EB3A, EB55, EB70S, AC 200P, AC 200 Max, AC 300, foldable solar panel charger, and adjustable kickstands for RV camping and blackout. Rome, you are absolutely wonderful. And then Melody says, Alan and I want to go, Alan, I want to go hiking with this and do, here I am reading thinking you want to go hiking with Alan. Oh my God, okay. All right, let me check and see here what the next thing I want to talk about is. I am going to talk about our IP65 water resistant power station, which is the AC60. And let's see if there's a deal on it today, guys. Lo and behold, there is. What'd you say? We're gonna get out the rolling camera and just roll you guys over there so you guys can see. So Joanna says the foldable solar charger are cute and convenient. Absolutely, it is, right? It is very cute. So this is a great deal. This is it's the AC60, and we're gonna pop over there. I'm gonna take you guys over here. I'm gonna have to unplug my poor iPhone, and we're gonna switch camera angles and take you guys over to the AC60 600 watt power station. Twinkle sounds adorable though. Yes, it does. But their real name sounds much more sophisticated than what I was reading initially. All right, let me refresh for Facebook, see if we've got any questions on Facebook. So this is the AC60 right here.
Hit the power button.
Oh, Mr. Mod's like, hit the power button. Woo, there we go, 60%. And you've got your input and your output right here. You've got designated DC and AC buttons. These beautiful 3-prong 120 AC outputs, which are beautiful looking, nice and durable. We've got the USB-C and the USB-A's. The cigarette lighter adapter, DC output. You can hook this up to a B80, which is wonderful. And let me take a look and see what the deal is on. Oh, so Steve, okay, let me answer these questions here. Okay, you answered the 30 amp connection. Steven says, really, is the other 30 amp connection on the other side, he's asking. Did you answer that for him? Steven on Facebook is asking, he said, because you answered his question and said the AC200 Max has two 30As, and then he said, really, is the other 30 amp connection on the other side? He's checking. Very nice display. Thank you, Blake. Thank you very much. And Brent said, we already read Brent's comment. Okay. All right, popping back over. Thank you, Alan. All right, so let me take a look here. So we've got the AC60, and that is on sale. It was $1,398, and now it's $1,098. So that's a very good deal. And this one right here, this is IP65 rated dustproof and water resistant. And I'd like to remind you guys, water resistant. So it's not waterproof Do not go scuba diving with this, guys. I know how tempting it might be for all my fellow scuba divers out there. Don't do it, okay? Just don't do it. So you've got the wireless 15-watt charging pad right here for your cell phone or your AirPods, which is nice. You can connect the B80 expansion battery, which is also really nice. Let me take a look and see. You're gonna get, so if you get the B80, it does come with the cable. I do want to point that out. It is gonna come with the cable that you need to pop it in there. Let me see what the price is on that and see if there is a deal. And by the way, this life cycles up to 80% is 3,000 charges. Just in case you guys were wondering on that. And let me take a look and see the B80. I want to see if there's a separate pricing for the B80 for you guys. B80. B80. Okay. B80 is on sale. It's actually $100 off. It went from $6.99 to $5.99. So this one, very, very good. So yeah, so we do have a good deal with that one. And that's gonna get you 806 watts standalone. Let me take a look and see if we have questions. Thank you, the display looks pretty awesome. Thank you so much. My husband takes a lot of effort and sets everything up. Somebody's asking about pizza. That sounds good too. Pizza, Mr. Mod knows I love pizza. Let's check our Facebook and see if you guys have any questions on Facebook. I'm reloading here to see if we've got some comments. Oh, thank you for clearing that up. Stephen, I hope that answered your question. Thank you, Dominico. Thank you so much for the comment. Appreciate that. Okay. All right. So let me go to the next thing here. And if you guys have questions, just ask me questions, guys. I've got, for reference, I've got the BLUETTI website in front of me as well. So if there are certain products that you want to know something about that I don't personally have in my collection, I would be more than happy to look that up for you. So I already did go over the B80, which is also IP65 water resistant and dust proof. So that's really nice. And that is on a deal. And then the next one that I'm going to go over is the AC60 plus B80 combo. So you can actually get these in combos, which is really nice. And it's going to help save a little bit of money. And actually, so, okay, you know what? Let me see if there's a separate price for that. So let me go to AC60, because I believe AC60 by itself. Okay, that would make more sense. So this combination is actually on sale. This is the combination that's $1,098. So you can get both of these for that price. This one by itself, I wanted to clarify that. This one by itself is actually $599, so it's $100 off if you want to get it by itself. So just something to keep in mind. This together, this is a deal for $1,098. So this is on sale. It was like $1,300 initially for this, a little over $1,300. I think it's like $1,398. Now it's on sale. So you can get the combination for a really good price.
I want to turn and show the connection.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, absolutely. I can turn it to show the connection. Sure. That would be really helpful, wouldn't it? That would be the nice thing to do. Oh, okay. I'm just rereading comments here. Richard giving us the 888. All right, let me check Facebook again, see if we got any questions on Facebook. Okay, all right, Stephen is saying, Arlo Nietzsche, I figured that, okay. Thank you for clarifying that, by the way. All right, so now let me take a look if there's anything else on this list. Okay, all right, so now that I've showed you everything on the list, I'm gonna show you a couple other things that are in my collection. These are gonna be the bigger products right here. There is one small one too, but I did wanna show you This would be ideal if you're looking at powering let's say a washer or a refrigerator. This is going to be good for multiple different things. I actually use this a lot on my demonstrations that I do live on my own social media. And I cook with this gigantic, beautiful AC200 Max that happens to be a touch screen that you can also control and has 2 wireless 15-watt charging pads at the top. So you can simultaneously charge 2 cell phones, or you can charge a cell phone and an AirPod at the same time. So this is a beast of a machine. It's 60-something pounds. You're gonna need the heavy-duty handles right here, but this is definitely a solid piece. And instead of being 2200 watts, you can expand this up to a little over 6,000. I believe it's 6,048 to be precise, I believe, off the top of my head. So you can, each B230, these are B230 expansion batteries. The only capability they really have as a standalone power station is just the USB-A and USB-Cs. So, and they're located on the side here. I can get you a little side view so you can actually see all the goods and the connections. Each B230 is actually going to come with its own designated cable, so you do not need to buy any cables to connect this here if you already have this set up, or already have this guy right here. Let me take a look and see if we've got any questions so far in the comments. Looks like we're good here on the comments. And I'm gonna take a look at Facebook and see if we've got any questions on Facebook. And I will check the prices on the 2 gigantic ones that I've shown you over there. Let's see here. All right, let me go and take a look and see if we've got any. So these are the ports right here I was telling you about. I mean, you don't really have, you've got your cigarette lighter adapter, you've got your USB-C and your USB-A. You're not gonna have your 120 volts outlets right there. So just something to keep in mind. But you can hook up to 2 expansion batteries. So let me take a look and I'm gonna check the price for you guys for the AC200 Max. Let's take a look here. The price for you guys for the AC200 Max. Bear with me just a minute here as I pull this up. Let's take a look here. Okay. Just heading over to their website now. All right, let's see what we got here. See if there's any deals for you guys. AC200 Max. Okay, so the AC200 Max is $1,599, and let me take a look at the B230s for you guys as well. So life cycles on this is a little bit more. The other one was like 3,000. This is 3,500 up to 80%. And max solar input, I do want to mention max solar input is actually going to be 900 watts. And just to give you an example, these are 200 a piece as far as in solar panels, talking about the PV200s. I am going to take a look at the price for you and see if there's any changes as last time for the B230. See what we got here for you guys. B230. Okay, there is a deal on the B230s. So the expansion batteries, there's a sale. So they're actually $200 off. They went from $1,299 to $1,099. So yeah, you're gonna get a little bit of a discount, and that's gonna be for the the B230s right here. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Okay, let's see if we've got a question here. With the B80, which is this little guy, this expansion battery down here, when it's in power bank mode, does it stay in power bank mode after it gets to 0 power, turns off, or do you have to change it to the power bank mode every time? We are gonna look that up for you right now. My tech husband is checking into that for you right now. Thank you so much for asking the question. And while he's doing that, I'm gonna hop over and see if we've got anything going on Facebook. Okay, looks like we're all up to date on Facebook. And thank you, Culinary's given us the 888. I love it. All right, let me know when you find that out. So the B80. I'm actually going to pull that back up on here and show you guys what the question he's asking is about this one right here. So I'm going to move you guys back over here. Is the B80 expansion battery? Let me get you guys a little bit better color there. There you go. I can really use this. I really can. Love it. Well, yeah, but they're asking, so it says with the B80, when it's in power bank mode, does it stay in power bank mode after it gets to 0 power or it turns off? It's going to turn off.
It's got 0 power. How can it turn on?
Right. B80. Let me click on this B80. Great teamwork. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, basically he's at there, or he or she, I don't know, but asking if it is it like when it gets back to, is it gonna stay there? And he's laughing, or he or she, I don't know, he or she's laughing. All right. Anyway, all right, I am actually gonna pop back over here. I'm gonna pop over here and I'm gonna take a little sip of water and see if you guys have some serious questions for us. So, let's see here. And oh, my iPhone is all the way charged now that I've had it charging all day, so that's good. That's really good. Yes, Volrethi. Was that on purpose? And I don't even know if I'm pronouncing your name right, but was that on purpose? I'm thinking it was. I like, but I don't like to rule out anything. You know what I mean? I'm always kind of like, let me just approach this in a very professional way because that's just how we roll here. And, we got to keep it positive and professional, But let me know if you guys have any questions. You got about 5 more minutes from me. And so, yeah. And you're saying, Nat, I want one for my EB3A. Well, it is available and it is on sale. So you are in luck. Let's see here. All right, let me take a look here. I'm just going to take a look. I need to actually check in with Facebook. All right, so just update for you guys. I personally don't have anything on the schedule on the books for the rest of this month. with BLUETTI, but things could change. I don't know. So, but I'm happy to be here. I feel honored to do this little takeover for BLUETTI while Tim is doing his thing. I'm sure everybody misses Tim. And let's see, if it stays in power bank mode, when the sun comes up in the morning, it would start charging the EB3A without me needing to turn it back on, he says. In theory, that would be perfect. That would be a perfect situation. I'm going to say, and if anybody else has anything different with a different experience, I'm going to say that when the machine turns off, most likely it's not going to be in the mode. I'm just going to put that out there because if I feel like that would be correct.
Yeah, talking says correct.
Oh, okay. Talking bullion. Thank you so much. So you're thinking what I'm thinking. I don't think so. That's one of the complaints here. Okay. Yeah, it wouldn't make much sense. So if you really think about it, that in theory that would be wonderful, but that wouldn't make much sense because usually when something is off, it's kind of like game over and you got to start all over again. Watching BLUETTI and Elf. You're watching Elf already? Stop it. It's too early for that. It's not even Thanksgiving yet. Give us time, okay? Don't do Elf yet. You gotta wait. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great weekend. Thank you so much, Perry, for tuning in. Thank you for hanging in there with me. It means a lot. I appreciate that. And I'm sure I'll see you guys again at some point. But it's been great. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I got about 2 minutes left, probably a little just shy of 2 minutes. So let me know if anybody has any questions. I'm going to check in with our Facebook people, Facebook fam, and see if anybody is adding any last minute questions as it populates. That's a lot of power, says Hal. Definitely. Are you talking about the probably the one with the 2 expansion batteries hooked up, the AC 200 Max? Yes, over 6,000 watts of power. That's definitely a lot. We're covered for Texas this year for the winter. Derek Johnson is saying BLUETTI again. Yes, BLUETTI for the win. We do love BLUETTI. All right, we got 1 minute, and then it's probably going to automatically just with you guys. Thank you for your presentation. Thank you for thinking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for showing some support. I do really appreciate it. I love interacting. That's kind of like my thing. I love interacting and testing things out and moving around and just kind of chatting with you guys. So, love you too. My mother's telling me she loves me. She's so sweet. Yeah, we appreciate all of you. You guys make it so much easier. You make it more fun too, It's a lot of fun when people ask questions and also when people like to challenge me, that's also fun too. But it's been great, guys. I really appreciate you guys. And hopefully I'll see you guys sometime